Hello, today I'll be giving you 5 tips that would assist you to succeed as a master student in the UK. A lot of people come to the UK for master's program and they end up being overwhelmed by the time they start seeing a lot of assignments, a lot of essays, and all of that. But today, don't worry, you are in good hands as I would give you tips that personally I have utilized to complete my master's program in the UK, and also my friends have utilized same tips, and we all came out with distinctions and merit from our master's program. If you are new to my YouTube channel, thank you for coming here. Kindly consider subscribing. If you are a return subscriber, thank you so much. Also, by the time you finish, kindly give this video a thumbs up if you find it useful, as it will give me more motivation to do a lot of video. Now let's go straight into it. Number one tip is don't go it alone. All right, don't don't start your master's program thinking that when you are given assignments or you are given essays to write, you are going to be doing it alone. Okay, you need people. In the UK, what I found out is that it is important for you to network with your fellow classmates to do assignment together. Now, this is not copying one another, right? But to share thoughts, and you will discover that some of the assignment that are going to be given is going to be in groups. And what are they trying to do? They want you to be able to learn how to work together, because it is believed that in real life, especially if you are in the STEM background, in real life you will need to work with people. Even if you are in communications background, even if you are in the language discipline, you need to relate with people. So because of this, it is important that you learn how to work together with people, brainstorm together, form for lack of a better word, form cliques, from caucuses, okay, with your classmates. And it doesn't have to be people from your ethnic background alone, okay. You could come from Africa and have people within your clique that are from India, from China, from Vietnam, from any part of the world. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to stay with people from your region alone or people from your country alone, okay? You need to network, you need to brainstorm together, and this way you will discover that the assignment will be much more easier, the essay writing will be much more easier. Even if it's just reading and you don't understand what you are reading, this group of friends that you must have or you would have created, right? You guys can explain things to one another. And by doing this, you are going to ease a lot of stress for yourself. Number two is that try to find people that have gone through that program before you, maybe a year before, 2 years before. Again, you might probably not know anybody, okay, that finished from the program. This is where forming, caucuses, forming cliques with your classmates would help. One or two one or two people in your class might have friends that have completed that program before you or before your set, and they would be able to give you tips, okay, on how to answer questions. Okay, nothing is new. Some of those essays that you're asked to write, some of those assignments, people before you have done it. It might not be the same thing, all right, but something similar. So they'll be able to give you tips on how a particular lecturer likes, his or her essays to be written, and how assignments are supposed to be answered. If for exam questions, how they think that you need to answer exam questions to be able to pass. You might be lucky. Some of them might even give you the assignment as sample. Again, don't copy it. That might be disastrous because there's plagiarism. We'll get to that, right? So you need to find people that have gone through the program before you to ask them for tips, or probably get samples of how they've done assignments or essays. This will greatly assist you. It will ease your work when you are answering, questions for essays or assignments or even exams. Now, number 3 tip is that utilize the library resources. I can't say this enough. Utilize the library resources, from referencing to how to ensure that you don't plagiarize. Plagiarism is a big thing here in the UK, and I would imagine in other countries as well, to academic writing. Okay, utilize library resources. Most universities, if not all universities, they have library resources for postgraduate students, specifically for masters, because they know that a lot of people come from every part of the world to come and study in the UK, and the way the writing is being done here in the UK, most of us are not used to it, okay, in terms of the academic writing. So you are going to learn a great deal from the library. Most universities have everything on their library website. They would, give you step-by-step process on how to write academically. Some of them will even organize trainings on how to write academically, on how to do referencing, on how not to plagiarize, and all of that. So you want to be utilizing these resources. It's not like some other parts of the world whereby you can't go to the library to ask questions and all of that. Even if you're not looking on the library website, even if it's in person, people in the library, okay, the librarians, they are willing to help you, and they will guide you to the resources available to you to be able to ensure that you succeed in your academic pursuit. Now, number 4 is that don't wait till last minute to submit your assignment. Okay, it is not like elsewhere in the world. Okay, majority of the people in the Western countries, whether it's the UK, US, thereabout, if you are being given assignment, if you wait till last minute, you might not succeed with the assignment. I'm just being conscious here to use might. It is possible that you will not succeed. It's not something bad, right? But it's the reality. The reality is that if you wait till last minute, assignments needs time. They take time because you want to ensure that you are writing academically, which will involve you, referencing maybe in a particular way. All right. It will involve you reading quite a number of articles to be able to put together your own thoughts for a particular assignment or essay. Okay. So it will also involve you to, put in a lot of thinking, because most of the assignments you'll see critically analyze. Okay, they mean it when they say critically analyze. They want to see what you think. Okay, it's not like where you just get materials, maybe articles from journals and all of that, and just write whatever you see there. No, they need you to think through it and come up with your own idea. Okay, and then reference where you get the idea from. So it is important not to wait till last minute, because if you wait till last minute, it might be disastrous in completing an assignment. And one thing I found out in most UK universities is that if you submit 1 minute after the deadline, they will start subtracting from your mark. Okay, so you don't know what you're going to get in the first instance, but if they start subtracting from your mark, what happens? You don't want to wait till last minute before you submit your assignment. And number 5 tip is talk to your lecturers or your tutors, or some universities, they even give you mentors, okay, one-on-one mentors. So I went through it when I first started my master's program here in the UK. The first week I was overwhelmed. I didn't even know what to do. I was that first week alone, we already had a lot of materials to read, and they gave us an assignment to submit the next week. Okay, my first week of UK study, getting an assignment to submit the next week, Monday of the next week. And so I was overwhelmed. But what did I do? I went ahead to talk to my program coordinator, and she gave me tips. Okay, she gave me tips on how to go about doing my assignment. That's what talking to them can do. So talk to any lecturer that gives you essays or assignments, or even if it's not assignment, if you are just bothered, okay, talk to them, tell them what challenge you're having. The trick is, if you don't talk, nobody will know you're having any challenge, and nobody would assist you. But if you talk, you stand a great chance of being assisted. Even if a particular lecturer or tutor cannot assist you, okay, if you are going through anything, okay, he or she can point you in the right direction. Okay, so whether it's been academic wise or even if it's personal issue you are having, talk to someone, most especially your mentor if you are being given a one-on-one mentor. If you don't have that in your university in the UK, talk to the people in your student union, right? They have great help that they can offer you, and they can even point you to, where you can get necessary support also within the university. So these are the 5 tips that assisted me in getting a distinction when I was doing my master's program in the UK. Currently, I'm doing my PhD, okay? And these particular tips as well has assisted a number of my friends to get distinction and merit in their master's program. So a quick recap: number 1 is don't go it alone. Form a clique with people, network with people in your class. Number 2, talk to your mentors or your lecturers or your tutors. Number 3, utilize the library resources, okay? This is very important. Number 4, don't wait till last minute before you submit an assignment. And number 5, find people who have done that program before to get tips from them. I hope this video is useful to you. If it's useful, kindly give it a thumbs up. Also, kindly leave a comment if you find it useful, and also you can suggest whatever you want me to make video on. I might just make video of your suggestion. And lastly, kindly subscribe to my channel so that I will be much more motivated to give you value, and I promise that you will continually get value from my channel. Thank you.